Good morning, world.
Good morning, world. Here we are for another music reaction. And yes, we're going to do the incomparable REN. And we're going to do a song called Crutch, starring REN and Bibi. Why are we doing this song? Why are we doing this song, you ask? Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Hey, Cedric, before you go into your thing, my line is Good Morning World. Mm-hmm. But you follow it with Good Morning World, so you're kind of taking my line. You should just say good morning like you used to do.
Oh, don't put world, because I'm addressing the world.
I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want.
We're wasting our time here.
Because I do say it's a damn shame after you say it's a damn shame. So.
As I said before, I was rudely interrupted. Why are we doing this song? Well, as you guys know, right here we have the Cash App. And some of you guys saying, does anybody donate to this Cash App? Why do you guys have that up there? Someone does donate to the Cash App. For the second time in the Cash App's short history, Daniel Stewart has sent us, broke us off a little something something, says, can you guys do REN and Bibi? And the song is called Crutch. And he's so nice. He put, is my request is if possible. Of course it's possible, because you made it possible. So you guys, what do we do with this money? You didn't see the B-roll before this.
There you go. Oh, you broke it again. Dang it.
It's like your fingers.
Sorry about that, world. No, that doesn't do it. That does not the screw.
Mic stands are falling. We need new lights. We need all this stuff to keep bringing you this incredible content. So a little $20 here, $3,000 there. You will make that possible for us. Did you want to add anything?
Yeah, if you noticed, we switched the studio up just a little. I don't know if you noticed, but Cedric's not quite as bright as he was because we need a new light. So.
Oh, you mean like skin tone? Like you don't mean like intellect?
Yeah. Okay. We can't even pay for that.
Right. Right.
There's not enough money.
Okay. We're taking too long. Let's get into this. This is an old song from 2016, I believe.
Yeah, I think it says 6 years old on the thing. So this will be a young REN, and I don't know who Bibi is. So we'll find out right here.
Bibi.
It's called Crutch. Oh. What? Headphones.
Oh.
We can't hear anything. For those of you new to Cedric and Brian, we didn't wear headphones before, and we had to listen through a tiny little speaker. All right. Check. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Now we're going. Definitely hear that.
Maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. I've got none to lose, 'cause everything turned to dust around me.
Okay, I know. I stop it. Yes, I do. That's what I do here. This is a reaction channel for all you haters. I think this 6 years ago, this might have been at like the height of when he was going through his troubles before he was actually diagnosed with Lyme disease. So he didn't know what was going on. That's what I'm guessing, right? 6 years ago, the timeline would be right.
Yeah.
And so he's like, maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. So I think he's dealing with a lot of stuff right now.
So I know. So this is pre-Lyme, so we know he was dealing with depression and, do I dare say, bipolar issue. So we got the depression, maybe bipolar, and this is before the Lyme disease. You're saying
before he was diagnosed, but okay. I think the bipolar mental issues were caused because of the drugs they were putting him on, gotcha. Possibly.
Okay.
Or just the chronic pain. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me start back here. I think if this is REN, what are we getting? A naked REN now?
For me, I've got none to lose, 'cause everything turned to dust around me. My hope, it got so bruised, 'cause circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me.
So I'm searching for the glue. Is that a metaphor for is he going through the drug path right now? He's trying to find that magic thing, or mentally?
I think it's the depression is showing its rearing its ugly head right now. And something for those of you who don't know, I used to be a teacher, and one of the things that students would always say, like, I would tell them to stop behaving the way they were behaving, and they would say, well, if you moved me to a different part of the classroom, then I'll stop. But the problem with that is that when you move, you take who you are with you. So maybe a change in location will work for a second or for a few weeks or a few years, but then unless you work to change what's going on inside of you, that thing will raise its head again.
Good job, Teach.
Broken things around me. My love, if I lose my mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed. I'll try my best for you to try and keep my head, but my God is slipping an unspoken truth. I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew painted with the fear that it's all for nothing.
Ooh, so this is definitely suffering Ren.
Yeah.
This is Ren going through stuff.
Yeah. This imagery has a lot to me. I'm looking at now because you said naked Ren.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like he kind of looks like that newborn baby. It's like, how do I? And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just here naked. I'm exposed to the world, and all this stuff is coming at me. What do I do?
Yeah, I mean, he even says in there, he goes, I feel my body dying.
Right.
So, I mean, this has got to be, and I believe, you guys will correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is before he knew his diagnosis of Lyme disease. So right now, he's just not knowing what's going on.
Right.
You know, not having the answers is so tough. And unfortunately for a lot of people, there are no answers. Luckily for Ren, hopefully they found the answer.
Right.
But you talked about the imagery. I wonder if this is Sam, his friend Sam, filming this, because it's very cinematic again. And this is 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's very dark and
It's painted with the fear that it's all for nothing.
Could I interrupt?
There's Bibi.
If the weight should get too heavy, I'll help hold this burden. I'll walk with you, my love, into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning. But please don't lose your trust. The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding. I can be your crutch
Wait.
until we both grow old and the curtains closing.
I didn't want to stop it between because it's such a beautiful
yeah.
stanza there.
So that's Bibi.
So she is his hope and his crutch. So using a crutch can be taken two ways. It helps you along, but it also could be something that holds you back because you're relying on it.
Right.
So first she says, I want to be there to be your hope, but then she says, I can be your crutch, because when you get in a certain point, you need that crutch. And then eventually you got to learn how to kick the crutch away.
Right. Yeah.
But what a beautiful song, though. I mean, it's different. We're used to Ren on guitar. This has a nice acoustic piano with some nice percussion behind it.
Yeah.
Different.
I like this because you've talked about depression and trying to get through it. And maybe Bibi is this person for Ren and what she's saying is, I want to be your ride or die. Whatever you're going through, I want to be there with you, and I want to step on your toes too much. You were saying, I want to be your crutch, because sometimes you think when you're going through it, you're the only one going through it, and how could someone possibly love me in this state that I am?
Yeah.
And she's saying, I will love you through this. I will be here with you while you're going through this.
Right.
Until we both grow old and the curtains closing.
Okay, before it starts, I'll go back. I promise. But what a change. We went with that yellow moodiness, and then all of a sudden the blue, and it's like the detox now. He's in the sink, he's in the shower, and then they show him taking the pills again, so he's going to have to go through the detox again. So this is like when you have somebody that's helping you get through that detox.
Yeah.
So now it's shifted from, in my mind, it's from his pain and stuff from the disease he's suffering from and the mental anguish, and now it's shifted to the detox he's going to have to go through, and she's there to help him
You
detox.
can hear the change in the music.
Yeah, it went from the acoustic piano to now electric guitar. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I got to go back to that. And the imagery. Huh. So I gotta stop that. So was she not there? Is this in his head?
I think it's in his head. Like it's that fear, like I was saying earlier, like you want to hold on to someone, you want to have that hope, like he was talking about earlier. But then there's always that fear in the back of your mind, like what if I reach out one more time and I hold on to Bibi in this case, and I put all my hope and trust into her, and she leaves? Then I go back to square one, -1, with the drugs and the depression and everything I'm going through. So it's like, I think he's asking himself, do I dare let go one more time?
And then, is that him singing the high part? At first I thought it was Bibi, but I think it's him just going for it, and just the anguish and the, go back a little bit.
But that part I love that part. If they can see that from, stopped at the being submerged in the water.
Water, yeah.
I call it, the baptism scene where you're kind of like drowning all this stuff, and you can see his mouth agape, like he's coming up like, I can breathe anew again if I can just drown all this stuff that's going on and rise anew. To
take it a different way, completely a way that I think, because I talked about last time how when you're suffering from anxiety, especially depression, anxiety, you feel like you can't breathe, and you want to get that breath. And 1984, they try to find people's greatest fears, and that's how they're going to convert you. Mine is two things. I'm very claustrophobic. It's being closed in, like buried alive, or drowning, because that's also a feeling of being closed in. And that's what I feel when I see this kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Another one. Jeez.
Crutch.
God, this... Again, every song is different.
Yeah.
And every song is powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 6 years ago. What took this kid so long? I know those of you have known about him for years, but he's blowing up now. I mean, he even says on his, I think it's his Instagram or whatever his platform is, about how he can't believe how many people now are following him.
Right.
Why weren't they following him then? I mean, to me, it's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And if it is Sam, kudos. I mean, the cinematography for, if it's just a two-man show, if it's just Sam and him, wow. Sorry. Daniel, thank you again.
And Daniel's finding all the golden gems. Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate that. And
wow.
That was awesome. I saw something else there, the bathtub scene. You're talking about feeling claustrophobic. it's like it switched from being underwater to him being embraced by Bibi.
Yeah.
And being underwater. So I don't know if Bibi coming out and offering to be that crutch in his life kind of made him more claustrophobic. Like, just leave me alone. Let me do this myself. And she's like, no, I'm gonna.
Yeah, they were
crutch.
intertwined like
And
the whole time.
That's
too.
suffocating
yeah,
me too.
it is.
Like I can't trust again. I don't want to put in hope again. Oh, that was good. There was so much to talk on.
Then she's gone. I mean, it's so you go to that thing, that Sixth Sense type thing. It's like, did it really happen? Did it not happen? Was she there? Wasn't she there? Was it all in his head? And I guess people have been telling us on our comments that Ren loves to have things left to interpretation, like the pig mask. He doesn't want to tell people because he wants you to interpret it. Because everybody has, like, the bathtub scene we saw totally different because we're coming from our perspective.
Huge compliment to the audience when you do that.
Yeah. And that's why I always got mad back in English class in high school when they would tell you how you were supposed to interpret. Like, you'd read a poem and it says, no, that's wrong. This is how you interpret. It's like, wow, how is my interpretation wrong? But that's what they would do. And I think that's why I wasn't a very good English student. I mean, I got good grades, but I did not like it.
And you are wrong a lot.
Yeah, I am wrong. So
there is that.
Well, we should know. We're both wrong when it comes to mainstream media. We're both very wrong, and we have to be fact-checked all the time.
Right. That was good.
Another good song. Wow, Ren.
Yes.
Ren, I hope you're getting better. And can't wait for more current stuff. But, God, I love going down this rabbit hole because we've done a few old songs, and they're so good.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to wrap this up, you guys. Once again, Daniel, thank you for recommending that. Thank you for your contribution to the Cedric and Brian YouTube channel. We really appreciate that. But make sure you guys like, subscribe. I'm smiling. Subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel. And for those of you who are already doing this, I know you are, keep sharing Ren with everyone you know. Did you want to add something?
No, good stuff, man. I love artists. Oh.
Okay. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian. I'll see you later.